when we talk about digitalization, we also have this challenge with the digital divide that we face in Pakistan. So that has a significant, and especially in a country like Pakistan, there is always this difficulty in connecting, right, in this thing. So high rates of digital literacy naturally complicate the problems and create more challenges for you. So please tell us something about your outreach programs that you've already mentioned about and how you tend to increase the utilization of Pulsar and single window given these challenges that you face.
That has been a concern for us. Single window is a state-owned entity. We are a company, but we are a state-owned company. We are a not-for-profit company, so we are working on the single window system. But at the same time, we are very mindful of the fact that there would be certain sections of the population that might get excluded from using the single window services. For example, women. We understand that women already face quite a lot of challenge in getting mainstreamed into the national economy. But when it comes to cross-border trade, a lot of women do not get into it because customs intimidates them. A lot of other formalities that are required as part of your international protocols intimidate them. So, how do you make sure that women and small and medium enterprises, for example, become part of the single window system and start using it? But on the same note, how do you ensure that communities, regions, who are suffering from some disadvantage in better access to internet or digital literacy, do not remain excluded? So that's why we have designed our own outreach program. And like I mentioned a few minutes ago, that we have a very robust change management component, and we reach out to people, give them awareness of the single window. But at the same time, we have also initiated a couple of programs. One of them is the Khatija Women Entrepreneurship Program that specifically targets women businesses and provides them access to information, access to finance, trains them on social media marketing, on business to business connectivity, and generally encourages them to start importing and exporting through the single window system. So that is one part. The other part is also that we have, for example, set up a dedicated women helpline where women entrepreneurs can call, get in touch with our women officer, who can then guide them about the single window system or any other customs and regulatory clearance formalities. But we are also working on, translating our systems, making them more user friendly, incorporating a more visual component. So, if there are people who have a challenge in communicating in English, they can understand the visuals and get their businesses transacted. So all of that is on our pipeline, Adil. It's not an easy challenge, let me tell you, because the system itself is being developed. The company itself is very new. If you look at us, we are just a startup, 3 years old. And at the same time, we have taken all of this also as part of our responsibility to make sure that no one is left out. But we are very confident that within 2 to 3 years, we would be creating an impact and making sure that those communities that are perceived to be less literate as far as digital literacy is concerned would be joining in greater numbers and transacting their business to the single window platform.